how staff accounts works, okay, how staff accounts work and why you want 5 of them. So let's kind of go in here and dive in. When you set up a brand new store like this, there's all kinds of sections you have. Hopefully you've taken the time to go through here. There's settings right there, and there's all these different types of settings, and you have like your account settings and stuff like this, all of these different types of things, your billing information, all this kind of stuff, your staff accounts, your login services, not staff accounts, your login services, all this kind of stuff. But there's something right here, accounts and permissions, add staff account. So you just go down here to this wrench, settings, okay, and then you're going to go here to account, settings, account, add staff account, okay. So just like this, then you're going to put in the person's, this will be, your first one's going to be your VA. So, you know, first name, you're going to put like VA, and we're going to just put Betty Smith, and then her email address, whatever it is, you know, so we're just going to put like, let me just put like a fake email address. Okay, this staff account will have full permissions, whatever. So you're going to maybe have a staff account. You're going to be able to add them, and you're going to create a separate login for them to be able to come in and do this, okay? So just like this, you're going to be able to set up right here, staff accounts, 1 out of 5, add staff account right there, full access, okay? So you're going to be able to come in here, and you're going to be able to work with these staff accounts, and you're going to be able to come in here and do anything you need. Now you can upload a photo for them, bio, and you can customize permissions. You can do all kinds of stuff. Now, we'll do another training all about this, but this is going to be important right here. We're going to do a training inside of Techademics that is going to show you how to come in and add Techademics as a staff account, and there's actually 3 different accounts that we have that we're going to set you up with. Now, you're going to have 5 altogether, so here's your 5. Account number 1 you're going to set up is going to be, account number 1 and 2 are going to be your VAs, your virtual assistants. These are going to be store managers. The first person you're going to want to hire is somebody to handle your store. Well, actually, there's 2 different ways to do it. Let me show you 2 different ways. This is the way that we had ours set up for a client. Let me show you 2 different ways you might do it. You might do store manager. Let me go support manager. Okay. So store manager is going to be like, this is a way to do it, like, you know, fulfillment, and, you know, just stuff related to products, and then also maybe stuff related to like SEO, and maybe like even like design, whatever you can get them to do. A store manager is basically going to be someone to manage your store, and you might think you can do it, and that's fine. You can do it at first, but what happens if you start having 1,000 orders a day or something like that, right? You're going to want to, there's going to be a lot. You're going to have products that might run out of inventory. You're going to have products that you might need to change pricing on. You might run into a situation where you want to start with low pricing and then raise the pricing as you see sales. There can be some tedious work. And here's the thing, a lot of you are going to start off doing this work yourself, but as soon as you're ready, you're going to want to hire somebody, and this is very inexpensive, and you're only hiring at a profit. So this is not something you should worry about, but you're going to want to save one of your staff accounts to hire a VA, somebody to really help with fulfillment, adding products, searching products, upgrading product descriptions, making the products more SEO friendly, helping with some of the design and categories and stuff like that for your site. So you do it at first, then you get somebody. Now, support manager, this person's going to handle your customer support for your store. Okay, so you're going to handle customer support, and this person's going to handle Facebook fan page, and this person's going to handle Facebook comments. Okay, so they're going to handle customer support for your store. They're going to handle your Facebook fan page, all the interactions there. So you're going to have a bunch of people messaging you on your Facebook fan page, and they're going to handle like your Facebook comments. And it's going to be another VA, a virtual assistant, someone you can hire very, very inexpensive. And again, we're going to have a whole training on this. Most of you aren't there yet. Most of you are going to run this yourself, but you're going to quickly see that this is going to take up a lot of your time, and it's not going to be worth it for you to do this yourself. So there's your 2 staff accounts, and now you have your Techademics staff accounts, okay? So your Techademics staff accounts are, we're going to have 1 staff account. We're going to give you information. So it's we're going to actually provide you with some information and a training on how to be able to upload a photo, so you know it's our customer support staff, and then you're going to basically put, it's going to look a little something like this, but don't worry about it right now. Sorry, that T stands for Techademics customer support, like that. Maybe it'll be a little bit like this. I don't know. We'll show you the thing. We're going to put in our phone number, so you have the contact. This is going to be some information that you have to remember how to contact us and stuff like that. This will be our support address where you're going to be able to go and ask questions to us and stuff like that. And so you're going to go in here and be able to add this account information. What this is going to allow is that when you contact out, this is going to give you access. So what we're going to do is we're going to integrate with your store, and this is basically you allowing Techademic's customer support to be able to help you actually with your store. And what we're able to do is we're able to, and I might even call it tech support instead of customer support, but what we're going to do is we are going to start expanding and hiring people that are on our staff that are very, very familiar, like e-com support probably. We're going to hire some people that are very familiar with Shopify, and we're going to basically, when you grant them access to your store, this will allow them, when you have a question and you contact us through one of our contact forms, this allows them to be able to see, oh, there's your link. They're able to log in. They're able to go through your site and kind of see. Maybe you have a question about making sure your shipping is set up correctly. They're able to actually go see how your shipping is set up. Or maybe you have a question about, hey, here's a perfect example. Somebody today asked me, hey, Chris, my cart abandonment emails are not going out. I can see that I have, 10 people added products to their cart and didn't purchase, and then I can see over here I logged into MailChimp and none of the emails are going out. Well, if we have an account right here, we're able to log in and we're able to see this. And then as soon as you're no longer needing this, or maybe your store gets big and you no longer want Techademics to be involved in it, right? So you go, thanks Techademics for your early support. I got it from here. You just go down and you just delete the staff account. Then we no longer have access. So you're only giving us temporary access to be able to help you in the early days of your store when you need it the most. So this is a huge benefit. So we have our Techademic support. This is probably going to be an e-com team that we're developing. Then you're going to have app support. So what's going to happen is Techademics is releasing what we're calling our Techademics Toolkit, which is a series of apps that are going to be free for most of you. There will be some that are paid. So they'll have some paid and some free apps. But these Techademics apps are essentially going to replace a lot of kind of popular apps that you're already using. Like I'll just kind of give you a little teaser right here without showing you. There's going to be a lot of popular apps that you're going to click over here to your apps, and there's just all kinds of stuff like this. Let me go to the App Store. I just installed these right now from my last webinar. So again, I'm using a site that's just like a blank site, so I can help you guys out with all of this. But like these apps right here, like these popular apps that you can install, like I don't know, let's go to the first one, free shipping bar. So this is a company called Hextom, and you see here's all these apps that they have. So essentially what we're doing is Techademics is providing you with a bunch of apps that do stuff like this. We're going to be providing you with apps that are going to help out with your free plus shipping offers. We're going to provide you with apps that are going to, like we have an app right now that does this that we're going to be releasing, the Overload app. We have an app that basically does this. It like grabs products from AliExpress and puts them directly on your store, but we figured out a way to do it a little bit more effectively for the way that we teach. So we have apps that you can basically go find like killer products, and with one click you can put them on your store, and this is going to, and then with one click you can fulfill them, and this is free. We have these apps for free for you. So there's what happened is we looked at a lot of apps that people are paying a lot of money for, and we have the ability now to be able to offer them basically free or extremely inexpensive. See, like these, like right here, like products, like all these kind of products. Look, I mean, you're paying like 30 bucks a month, 80 bucks a month, and all this kind of stuff. We have the ability to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff like order fulfillment, integration, all kinds of stuff and set it up directly for Techademics to replace common apps that you're already using. So inside of these app stores, we're going to really help you. We're going to make this so you guys have a bunch, okay? So that's cool. So it's going to look like this. It'll be apps by Techademics. I'll have a whole bunch, the majority of which are free, like truly free. And so this is what you're going to be rewarded with. So in order to be able to use our apps, you're going to need some support, right? So what we have is we have another staff account that we're going to have our app support team. So when we develop a bunch of apps, if you have a question specifically regarding one of our apps, like AliExpress, maybe you're importing products from AliExpress, and you want to get some support on that specifically, well, we can't. Our Techademics team can't be experts at every single thing out there. So then we have a second team here that is specific to our apps. And these people right here are going to need the ability to be able to work with you, make sure you're using the account right, stuff like that. And you can always delete them later. So we have a way to be able to add them. And then our last one here is our e-com power team. If you want additional help and support from our six-figure sellers, people that are in Techademics that are doing six figures, especially as a beginner, then we're going to have an e-com power team account. This is not going to be an individual person. This is going to be a group that we have of about 6 of us, and that's going to be including me. So this is where I'll come in. If you ever wanted, if like what I'll do is I'll say like, oh, I'm going to be doing site reviews this week. Well, think about how I have to do a site review right now. Like I would have to say, okay, email me your Shopify link. Okay, you email it to me, right? I can only see the public site. And then I would have to say, oh, share your username and password with me. Well, you don't want to share your username and password. But if you just go add me, the Ecom Power Team, as a staff account, then I can literally go in and I can do what's called site reviews. I can actually go in now and I can review your site from the inside out, and I can say, here's my site review, you know, and I can grade you on like 10 things. I can say, okay, your shipping, hey, that's a 10 out of 10. Okay, your product selection, that's a 10 out of 10. Your design, okay, that's a 5 out of 10. You really could use some work there. And we can go and we can start working with you. And my Ecom Power Team, my people, we can give them like a little report card thing where they can do little reviews from time to time to help you out. So you're going to want this. This is going to be a feature as part of the Entrepreneur Club, and this can be really helpful. So in a nutshell, these staff accounts are very important. And you guys might have been wondering like why we're promoting the $79 plan so much. It's because we need the ability to be able to log in and help you. Okay, and we can't just have everybody logging in on one account. We really needed to separate our teams out to be able to separate our access so they can go in there. So you don't have to start with all these today. When you log into Techademics, there's going to be a step where you're going to go and you're going to add these three. We're going to give you all this information right off the bat, and then these two you're going to add when you're ready. And you might even just put in a placeholder just so you have it. Store manager placeholder. So we're going to show you how to do this in another webinar, but I just wanted to explain how it works. So your free trial is 30 days. Even though it shows 15, it's 30. And you're going to want to choose the $79 a month plan. You're going to want to choose that today. Do not let another day go by that's not $79 a month, or you're losing the features of this. And look, there is no benefit of waiting. There just is none. Just do it right now. So choose the $79 plan today. Do not wait any longer because you're missing out on the value, and you don't start paying until your 30-day trial is up. Okay, how to add Techademic staff account. We're going to do a different training that kind of gives you our personal information, but I did just kind of show you how.